So my name's Elizabeth Cameron. I'm chair of GM Race Equality Panel. And I'm here today just to take a minute with you, the minutes of silence at 12 midday, because today, the 23rd of March 2023, it is the National Day of Remembrance. I'm just taking time out of my day to remember those I've lost. I think I lost 5 family members during this period of time of COVID, some of whom we could go to the funeral of in small numbers. Some had to pass by without much more than a word as we followed the restrictions at that time. It was difficult, and many of us grieved in silence, unable to take comfort from family members who would have been able to be close to us at that time. So today I've collaborated with my good colleague and friend, Professor Patrick Vernon, who sends a message at the end of this broadcast, just to say, we remember you today, we are with you today, and with everybody who's experienced grief during this period of time, and indeed now, today, may be experiencing grief. I take a special time to remember my daughter, Alina Ray, who died many years ago. But as a teenage parent, I didn't get the help and support that I needed at that time. And that's crucially important. We mustn't be afraid to reach out and get the help we need. Grief and loss is a process. And to not go through that process fully and properly leaves us with the impact of deep mental health. So my suggestion is everybody reach out, talk to somebody, get some help. Just talk to a friend. Remember that person who you lost, those persons. And Black people from ethnically diverse communities, the global majority, have lost people disproportionately during this period of time. And so we particularly remember them, and the Manjosi Fund that Patrick Vernon organises and actually initiated himself, funding for this time. So I've taken a little space on my computer desk just to be able to join with everybody in spirit at 12 midday as we do the voice of silence. And as it says here, because someone we love is in heaven, there is a little bit of heaven in our home. So I believe in angels, and with angels all around us, I share with you today the National Day of Reflection.
I'm Patrick Vernon. I'm a Windrush campaign activist and founder of the Manjosi Fund that was established 3 years ago now to support families who lost loved ones as a result of COVID. On the 23rd of March will be the 3rd anniversary of National Reflection Day. I've been involved in National Reflection Day from the very beginning as one of the ambassadors for Marie Curie to highlight the importance of the impact of grief and loss within all communities in Britain, but particularly the experiences of Black and racialised communities. Reflection Day is an opportunity for all of us to think about lost loved ones, to think about the memories that we have with people, and more important, to think about how we prepare for grief and loss as well. We have a lot more work to do in this country in terms of recognition of grief and loss, but also within the Black community, our own grief and loss often is never valued and recognised on the same level. So this is an opportunity. There will be events up and down the country. Go onto the website, support local initiatives, and particularly the work that's taken place in Manchester, in the Midlands, and organisations who are doing work around grief and loss. It's important for us to be part of this because our grief is everyone's grief.